Ma'am,
Good afternoon,
ma'am,
sir.
you can.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Please, you
Good
can
afternoon,
start.
sir. Yeah. So one thing here I want to announce here today, because of um, heavy network issues, our today's resource person is not able to join. Till now, she is not joining, and I think she will join. Whenever she will join, we will start her session. But because already our participants had joined today, almost 53, so I would like to welcome all, and I'm requesting you kindly to conduct the session. Even we are trying to contact our resource person, Renu Nanda ma'am from Jammu University, but she is not able to receive our call. So that's why, sir, I am requesting you kindly to conduct the session so that we can learn many new things from you. Before that, I would like to welcome all our participants who became a part of today. Is 16th day of 21-day international workshop come FDP on innovative techniques. So may I request our Honorable Dr. N.A. Reddy sir kindly to start your.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Good afternoon to Coordinator Dr. Sutasin ma'am and noble participants, and today's resource person, Professor Renu Nanda ma'am, Dean, School of Education in Jammu University, Jammu. Because of some network issues, ma'am unable to give reply to mail and WhatsApp, and even I called also because one Hurriyat conference leader passed away a few days back. In almost in Kashmir, no network already they banned. In Jammu situation is something different, but whenever ma'am joins, we will hand over to ma'am. Now, I already prepared by keeping this situation. I'm going to share with you the certificates or many other things. So what we can do, it is better. Ma'am is yesterday also asked to do some hands-on activities for research purpose, blog-based learning, teaching and research. How we can integrate. Nowadays, collaboration is very, very important. So it is not possible for you to create your own email address, own website, because you need a domain. Again, GoDaddy or some other website they are providing, but they are charging at the same time per year 1,000 or 1,500 based on your need, and so no need. OER, open educational resources, whatever you have free of cost, it is better to utilize. If someone has, yesterday I spent almost more than 3,000 rupees. Even I purchased, I failed to connect with the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. I can use so many other things. Now it is better. Any participants, those who have good internet network, laptop or desktop, those who joined, I need he or she, anybody. We are always giving equal importance for all. No partiality, no priority. Anyone who is interested, please text here. I can make you co-host. We are going to do hands-on activities, how to create a wonderful, even especially I need a resource teacher who speaks Hindi, because in general teachers from UP, Delhi, Bihar, and other parts of India, North, especially North India, you are teaching in Hindi, but you are preparing PPT in English. What I came to know after interaction with a few of teachers. So it is better if you create whatever content you have in English, you can translate automatically by selecting the translation option in the website. So you can provide, you can reach. And not only Hindi, there are more than 100 languages. So you can do it. Anyone is ready, please you text here. I am ready. I can make you co-host. We will do hands-on activities for research purpose. Through this, I'm going to provide you. Yesterday I told I can give you ID and password, but senior teachers suggested don't give. You can give information because of the research ethics. Ethics committee is always suggesting. They are watching our videos also. This is good. Now I'm requesting any participant, please come forwards. The 1,000 mile journey start with the first step only. I am ready. Vishnu Prasad Sharma, sir. But you are very, very, very favorable and expert. But I need a new one, please. Already Jagadishwari madam, Mamta ji, Vishnu Prasad sir, all they shared their screen. I need a new participant. Means old participant, but new sharing participant. Please. Next time I'm going to please. This is a sure. Only we'll select 50 or 100. Those who have laptop and desktop. Whenever we call by name, they're supposed to respond immediately. We need such type of participants. Otherwise, please, we don't want those who are passive listeners. The time changed. We want to act. Everyone is a leader in teaching field. If you are not ready, no use. We don't want to prepare that type of soldiers for the nation development. Anyone? Otherwise, I will call those who are ready only. I need a new one. Really, we are going to make it very, very strict. And yesterday, I informed about actually 29th October, based on Australian, every country, they can celebrate all Teachers' Day or International Teachers' Day. Australia celebrating on last Friday of every October, 29th October this year coming. But after going through the UNESCO website, I identified 5th October everywhere we are celebrating. We are going to organize today international conference on online teacher effectiveness, a key for quality education and research. We need it because nowadays online teacher, online education, everything, online research, everything is online. We need the type of what type of teacher, online teacher we need. Actually, we know about the effective teacher, but online effective teacher. The most challenge for online teacher is handling the participants or students or making them for collaboration or interaction. Otherwise, the participants now see, I posted many times, I'm telling almost 5 minutes over, but only except Vishnu Prasad sir, no one posted, I am ready. It shows this is I'm actually, we are failing to interact with you, what we are expecting. So these type of things are there. That is why we are going to select that for 30 participants, 60% for NEHU teachers, because our main motto, along with others, NEHU, because of the situation is a multilingual, multicultural university when compared with any other university here. Teacher from all the states we have, all northeastern states, plain India. So we want to give more importance. Even we can give equal importance for others also, at least 50-50. What to do, sir? I am ready. Okay. Snehal. But last time also you said, sir, but some issue in your voice and something. If you're ready, I can. Nothing. Simply you follow my instruction. Good. Thank you. Snehal, yes, male or female teacher. I am not in a position. Snehal may be male teacher. Am I right, sir? You can speak now. You are a co-host. Female. Oh, Madam Z. Good. Now, madam, just I am allowing you to share your screen. Just share your screen. Snehal, madam, you can share your screen now. Good, thank you. Very nice. I think you have good digital skills. Oh, last time also, ma'am, why this some Windows marks are comparing? Last time also it happened, ma'am. I don't know. Is there any wrong in your laptop or your network?
I don't know, sir.
No, you do one thing. Maybe you clean your screen and you can again stop sharing. Again, you share, ma'am. Why it is coming? Because we are giving live also. Last time also, I think I still remember you shared the screen, na?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That time also it came like this.
Yes.
I don't know why it is coming because it's disturbing a lot, ma'am. Please, you check it why it is coming. Because of your network issue, even Professor Ronalani madam also Osmania University, whenever she shares, it is appearing like this. If you have any other system, you can share it, ma'am. Do you have other system?
No, sir. No.
Oh my God, it is really disturbing, ma'am. See, wherever you are putting cursor. Okay, I will share. First, you do one thing. You restart your computer, clear all the cookies, restart your computer. I will inform before joining. See, are you seeing, na ma'am, in your screen? What is those small windows? I'm not understanding. Okay, right. Okay, when ma'am is ready, before that I can show you something. Actually, I prepared to handle this session. Right. Right. Here, actually, the ma'am topic is research local to global for professional development of teachers. It is a time to share something about Professor Renu Nanda ma'am. In the year 2017, when I attended RC refresher course at GNDU Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar, ma'am taken a session handle for plagiarism. But maximum time ma'am used about from research from local to global. Ma'am has a collaboration with international, national level, local level, and international organizations. Ma'am is reaching at the very, very remote areas in Jammu and Kashmir. Ma'am is a native of Jammu and Kashmir. So what I came to know through ma'am, some of our places, localities are not in a position to connect in the mainstream land of Jammu and Kashmir, even no network, no health facilities, but whatever herbal medicines are available, they're using. Even on NCRT curriculum, they taken one leaf, it's only available in Jammu and Kashmir. But the other parts of India, why? Because everything is a research. That's why I'm sharing all these things. So what man suggested, if that leaf is available only in Jammu and Kashmir, but the teachers in other parts of India, what you can do, maybe they given one example, the leaf available in Jammu and Kashmir, it is your duty to take example, whatever leaves are available in your locality. So the type of adaptability need for a teacher. That is why action research, National Council for Educational Research and Training, NCRT, is always every year notifying to do action research. Even myself also, I completed 3 months action research. Immediate, when to use action research. Suppose a student is a regular absent. A student is performing very low or poor performance. Why it is taking? Because you need the solution, and it is your duty to resolve the problem immediately. In that cases, it is your duty to select an action research. The name itself, action. We need immediate. So we will get immediate solution whenever you are going to. So ma'am, is sometimes a case study. Suppose yesterday I watched one movie. Is actually a Malayalam movie dubbed in Hindi. Whenever I have time, I'm always like to watch movies. That is educational movies. Proud to be a Sikh. One excellent movie. These are also drug addicted students. How a teacher tried to change his or her behavior because with a love. In my blog also, everything is possible through hard work and love. I mentioned look up, aim high. So the research gives full of confidence what to do, when to do, why to do, whom to do, how to do, when to do, everything. 5 W's and 1 H, very, very important. So already yesterday I told the identification of problem is the first step. So when I applied for my UGC research award, I thought it is better to do something for the society, not for the sake of only for my research award or not for only for other purpose. So I selected problems of Northeast people in metro cities. So Mumbai, New Delhi, Kolkata, and Bangalore. During that time, even Government of India also they made one committee to study. So here, what I came to know, whenever you are going to outside, it is your duty to adapt their culture. Suppose I am in NEHU, it is my duty to respect this culture where I am sitting, because it's the land of caste society. So it is not my duty to whatever I was in my native place. I can't behave exactly here because some adapt culture is always a dynamic. Please remember, it is your duty to change based on time. PPT again, person, place, and time. So here, how a research from local to global. Same set, single set is not fit for all. In the same way, the syllabus, curriculum, whatever we are preparing, that is why the NCRT, NCT, and other organizations are providing 20 minimum 25% to 30%. You can modify based on your needs. No need to follow the 100% of national curriculum framework. At the same time, nowadays, NOCF, LOCF, Learning Outcome Curriculum Framework. But to say at the same time, I'm teaching comparative education. I know about Chinese education system, UK education system, and USA education system. Here, there is no single national-wide policy for USA, but still, n number of topmost universities are from USA only. So what is this? Is there any that much importance for national policy? Yes. If it is importance, how to move? So is a question mark. See, without a national policy, the USA institutions are performing better than any other country. But we have policy. These are 21st policy. Earlier 1966, 68, and 1986, now 2020. So before two policies already, this is the third one to say frankly. But what we are going to adapt, what we are going to implement, we want to do research. That's why in NEHU also I'm going to do one small research. What type of problems our teachers they have, what is their mission, what is their vision, what is their future goal, and what is their suggestion, recommendation for the upliftment of Northeastern Hill University. Otherwise, simply interacting is never give solution. We want to do research. Nowadays, research evidence. What is evidence? So earlier prevention is better than cure. Now it's okay. Care. Now cure is better than care. So always better to take care of under cure. Here I want to say one thing before going. I told 19 courses. Only in future law, one course in NCRT, 20 courses. I'm going to provide here my official certificate name. Why ethics matter? I'm starting from ethics. Why? Because ethics is a heart, already I told, organization, the heart of a human being. Without ethics, there is no value. Here, if you do this course, what you can learn from the Griffith University and here Deccan University, this online course here explored ethical principles relevant to research and drew on both historical and current case studies to highlight the importance of applying these principles in practice. That is why when you see the COVID-19 pandemic vaccination process for trial purpose, they've taken the concern from an individual, the government, without ethical approval from the ethical committee, ethics committee. In parliament also we have ethics committee. So it is our duty to follow ethics is very, very, very important. The course covered topics related to here, conflict of interest in research, academic integrity, even UGC also. I don't know how many students, research scholars, teacher, you visited UGC website. They provided excellent ebooks for academic integrity and quality, how to do quality based research, quality research. The vice chairman, former vice chairman of UGC from SPPU, Savitribai Phule, Pune University. Even I visited many times and the Careless Center is also there. Some international centers are also there. Yesterday, I received one invitation from the same university. Professor Sanjeev Sonewane sir is doing an international project in collaboration with other 4 countries. So they asked me to deliver on 24th Education 4.0. Now we are thinking the 2G, 3G, 4G in the same way, education, industry 4.0 in the 21st century and education 4.0. What are the things? We need artificial intelligence, application of that is why on the 20th, Dr. Subhash Arya sir from Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering Department is coming to deliver a lecture on application of artificial intelligence in higher education, how you can use. So I can show you nicely with the hands-on with the help of the participant. Whenever you are typing something, if it's any grammatical or spelling, you can use the Grammarly app to rectify. At the same time, some others, suppose Excel sheet, you are collecting data, you need a percentage. Suppose you collected 1200 samples, my PhD 1200 sample, I selected. So there are 75 marks or 76 marks, total marks. If I'm getting 35 marks, you are how to convert it into percentage. You are always making 35 by 76 into 100. If it is 100 out of 100, by seeing the mark number itself, you can say this is a out of 100, 36 means 36%. But when it is other than 100, it is your duty to think. Always, all are not in a position to do manually or without using paper and pen. So how to do? So I created one by applying my mathematical skills and ICT skills, just like a T table and F table. I created one percentage table. I'm going to show you how to make it. I saved my research scholars time. If they do always taking calculator and doing 74 by 76 into 100, 37 by 76 into 100, 1200 times. For one, 4 tools are there. It means almost you're supposed to do 4800 times. There may be a chance to enter the wrong error. So how to avoid, how to minimize error? It is your duty to do research at a local level, at a micro level. So I applied my mathematical skills and digital skills, and I prepared one percentage table and simply taken printout and given. By seeing the marks, by seeing the percentage table, they entered easily, very quickly, and error free also. So these type of things we need. And sometimes I'm just giving one more. Maybe again I'm mentioning Ma'am Uma Devi, Madam, she also expert how to use SPSS for social sciences. Here, some of applications options are not available in SPSS. Drag methods. Suppose you want to drag 1 to 100. So there is no drag method in SPSS. Your duty to enter by yourself. Why to enter? What you can do? You can drag in the Excel sheet, copy and paste here. So certain in transpose also, horizontal data into vertical data into horizontal data. It is not possible for you to do in the SPSS. You can do in the Excel and transpose. And the SPSS data also, what you can do, you can upload and download, export and import. Suppose I have outcome, what I can do, no need, because if I send the same file to you, if you have SPSS software in your computer, then only it give printout. Otherwise, it is not in a position to see open it also. So in that cases, what you can do, you can export the SPSS file into a Word file. There are import and export options are also available. So many things. I can show you practically also. So this one is this core here, academic integrity as well as specific consideration for research involving a vulnerable population and animals. I'm sorry to say, if you see the life sciences and even basic sciences also, natural sciences, sometimes what we are doing research on animals. Is there sometimes we are, according to psychology, we are doing research on animals and applying on human beings. Is it ethically right? No, because our intuition, our cognitive development is far better than the animals, how it is applicable. So that is why the scientists always selecting the animals very nearer to human beings, chimpanzees and other. So it is our duty. It presented tips for navigation and ethics application and practical strategy for achieving ethical research outcome. If someone is ethically strong, they are follower of the lover of ethics, there is no need to worry about anything, because it is your duty, your karma, theory of karma, it is your duty to apply the philosophical aspects also. What happened? I give you live example. Please never take the work of someone and say it is my work. One of Vice Chancellors of Pondicherry, I'm mentioning the university name itself. It's a live program. Anyone can watch also. It is my duty to provide the valid information. One of Vice Chancellors of Pondicherry University removed by the Honorable President of India because of plagiarism. She mentioned, I published book from Sri Lanka. The investigation held and found it was false. Even some teachers in NEHU also will have one experience in BHU and other universities. It is not good to mention the name of the teachers. The type of something is good, we can give credit, but these things are, I want to make you aware what type of research to do, because excellency never come easily and quickly. It is your duty to do again and again. A. Rahman, how he won Oscar awards. Sometimes whenever he entered into the lab, he will come out after 1 week. No disturbance. He make all food arrangement for 1 week inside the lab. We closed the door after 1 week only. That is why he composed world famous lyrics songs. So it is your duty to work like that. So the next one is why research matters. Here again, Deakin University and Griffith University. Research allows us to solve problems on a global scale and make evidence-based decisions. That is why to sustainable development goals to reach 2030 at a global level, many people are doing research. Because of action research only, the vaccines came out and the COVID-19 pandemic, we are recovering, but be careful. Again, there may be a chance for third wave in the month of October, Puja celebrations. Again, people are ready to celebrate without any fear, but make yourself, even myself, vaccinated twice, even though I'm always carrying mask with me whenever I'm going to meet public. This online course provided an introduction to what research is. See, I learned many things while doing online courses only, because some book is there, they published maybe 2019, but the content they took more than 1 year, only 2018 is available. If whenever we are doing online course, I have data, now is September, up to June, July data also they are giving. See how advanced, so you can reach, you can edit at any moment, this type of things. This online course provided an introduction to what research is and why it's so important to us all. Why to do research? Knowingly, unknowingly, we are doing research. Suppose the chamber where I am sitting is one of my friends. Simply, I am calling Mahasar. So Mrityunjay Mahato. So, sir, after reaching his chamber, I identified something new, novelty in his chamber. Even though the same size for all they provided, but the way he managed organizational skills, we have seen many things we can accommodate. So this is because of research. Before arranging these things, maybe are done. If I keep this way, how maybe. And another thing, as a mathematics background, I can give you, whenever you are going to construct a house, better to construct in the form of square, not a rectangle. If you take in the square shape, you will get more area. So this is a research evidence. The same length and breadth is available, but if you have the equal length and breadth, the area is more. So you can do, always take whatever mathematical skills you can apply in your daily life. Participants learned some fundamental research concept, met leading researchers working on real world problems. This is very, very important. Just based on this one, what I did, I'm always flying from Guwahati to Chennai, Bangalore, sometimes Kolkata and other parts of India as a resource person. I identified that if I pay 200 rupees, I can get 10 lakhs rupees insurance, something happen. So I thought, why we can't utilize the same thing in the railways, in buses? So I wrote to the Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister of India and Railway Ministry, please look into the matter. Piyush Goyal, the then Railway Minister, he introduced in the Parliament, mentioned this suggestion came from public. They introduced now all the reservation tickets, you are insured. Someone suppose a minimum small injury, 50,000 rupees. Someone they lost their life, 10 lakhs rupees. No need to wait for the funds from the government account. This is from the public itself. So it is very, very good, and it is better to real problems we have. It is better to how to overcome because of research, because of innovative thinking you can do, and identified interest areas for their own research. So So why I'm giving more importance to ethics. My research PhD is on moral values. My PDF is on moral values. It is my duty to follow the values in my life to say to others. That is why I'm not in a position to show any partiality to known to unknown or unknown to known. So the third one, why planning your research matters? Again, the same two universities I completed. This online course explored how to plan research effectively and define your individual research question. Yesterday, I told the identification of problem is first step and framing objectives, research questions. Research questions will give you direction in which way, in what way to move, what type of data to collect, what type of hypothesis to frame. Sometimes alternative hypotheses are is one direction, two directions. So it is your duty. If when to play null hypothesis, suppose if you know the clear-cut information, there is no impact of online or digital technology on enhance improvement of moral values of a student. If you know, you can frame null hypothesis. Otherwise, it is your duty. There may be, there is no, if you say there's a null hypothesis. Because if you are not sure, suppose you are going to do research in the new community, new area, new place with a new person, you are unaware. So you can't make a null hypothesis. But unknowingly, many researchers then are not aware, they never tried when to frame the null hypothesis, when to frame the alternative hypothesis. So it is our duty to think twice. And at the same time, by following the previous thesis, they have used this type of rating scale or this type of questionnaire and this type of statistical analysis tool techniques. No, it is not based on your objectives, based on your data. If data is normally distributed, you go for some type of analysis. If it is not normally distributed, you go for other type of analysis, because you want to know the first primary things in your research. The course covered topics including here defining a specific researchable question. Here, some questions if you are making, suppose certain questions, no answers. It is not possible throughout your life also. Some are the horizontal research. They are doing more than 20 years, 30 years. So some are vertical research, some are with the time bound. This is action research. Immediately we can't prolong. So COVID in general, if you go through the one of our science teachers of NEHU, she shared in our NEHUTA teachers group how much time taken to identify the right vaccine for the different type of diseases. Sometimes they taken more than 1 decade, 2 decades also. But now the pandemic, you can see within less than 1 year, because of the need, necessity, sometimes whether reachable or not. So continuous deliberate research they done. It is always a researchable question. It is not a researchable question. No, suppose certain things. One of teachers of NEHU only asked there is a aviation in the Puspaka Viman. Where is the evidence? Is that the scientific? In the mythology, it will say something. So he's asking reasonable questions only. Whether it is searchable or researchable or what. Nowadays, no, only certain things according to philosophy, believe. No evidence, no need of evidence, only belief. Belief. God is there? Yes, there. If the God is no, no. So it is your duty to think. Here, reviving accessible literature relating to your question, planning a defensible methodology to answer your research question, and how to develop a research impact and dissemination plan. Whatever we are doing, it is better to reach the public, reach the society. Otherwise, there is no use. In general, when compared with the foreign universities in India, what type of research we are doing at the dissertation level or also PhD level also, just for the sake of PhD. So I'm also motivating my scholars, you take new things, sir. But it is better to ready for anything and welcome the problems, ready to face the challenge. No, we always, our human mind, we born and brought up in that environment, comfortable zone. But if you please come out from the comfortable zone, then only you can think. I came out from that comfortable zone to organize these type of programs with the help of our HOD, Dean, and former Vice Chancellor, present Vice Chancellor. Even though the many teachers are not able to get cooperation from the former Vice Chancellor, with my interest, I approached by myself. So I got. So sometimes I never give up. Even one stage I told to one of our non-teaching staff, if you don't do, I will approach the Prime Minister of India, President of India, for the sake of our own university. So that much I have courageous and innovative. So I never give up. That is my nature. Researchers supposed to be like that. If you see that journalists, those who are covering in war time and in Afghanistan, they are doing really research. The journalism is one of the best discipline of, along with others. They are very courageous. They are giving, even I don't want to share certain things. It may be a controversial. The last 5 to 6 years, many journalists, those who are really working, they are killed or murdered by someone because of it is a problem for the governments. So this type of things, the risk is also is there. I am not avoiding those things, but it is our duty to work for the greater benefit. So why experience matter? Qualitative research. Maybe some participant they can ask what type of research supposed to. Just 1 minute, I will check whether resource person joined or not. No, it is okay, no problem. Maybe unavoidable circumstances. Ma'am is busy with many committee members. Right. So why experience matter? So qualitative research, experience. Here, number is sometimes we are using, but maximum times the quality only. The name itself is a quality research. This online course introduced participants to the world of qualitative research, exploring how it contributes to our understanding of complex human behavior and experiences. Here I want to share one important in the Hindi I read. So one male nurse is just came before the doctor. Two ladies, they are sitting opposite. One lady is looking like maybe a overweight. Other lady is very lean. So they came. He asked the purpose. What is the purpose to visit the hospital? The first one said, "I want to reduce my weight because my husband is not in a position to like me." The second one said, "I want to increase my weight. My husband is not liking." So here he can make some exchange, but it is a human relationship. It's any other things, he simply say exchange. See, here, whatever we have, we are not happy. We are human mind always gives importance to whatever is not available for you. So this is just a mindset. See, same, she wants to become like her and she wants to become like her. But human mind, the husband, it is their life partner. I came to know through the well interacting with my friends when they're after delivery, they somehow because of hormone imbalances, the weight or certain things. It is the duty of a male partner to understand why they are increased, they are overweight. So this type of research nowadays is there, research evidence are also there, but it is only in human mind and your eyes. But the way you are pursuing, if you have really love, these things are not at all a matter. Because of lack of love and like only this problem. This is a problem. It presented a range of common qualitative research approaches along with methods for data collection and analysis. I am going to show you a nice website. If someone is maybe sharing during the time, I can share because I'm keeping in mind resource person will come. That's why I prepared very less resources. I have more thing, but I want to share. I identified many qualitative methods which are not available in any research methodology books. Even Testwell also it is not available, but through Future Learn I got. Participant learn effective interviewing techniques. Even interview is also a qualitative, which is whether structured interview, unstructured interview, semi-structured interview. When to select what type of interview? When you are going to ask a question to the Prime Minister of India, it is better always a structured interview. If you are going to exploration study as explanation, so certain times is semi-structured. Based on their reply, you can ask further question. Always better in general when compared with the structured or unstructured interview. Semi-structured interview, many people they even interview also whenever cine actors they're interviewed, they always keep in some questions in there based on their answers given by the actors or stars or leaders. They will ask the extra or additional question. That is very, very important. Participants learn effective interviewing techniques, here strategies for protecting the integrity of their data and produce a planning document relevant to a qualitative research question of their choices. Here, creating a qualitative research planning document. I can show you what type of information you have in this question. Fortunately, it is available for me, but not for you. That is why I'm going to do one more FDP faculty development program on purely research methodology and publication. Publication is also equal importance according to UGC, care list, and other type of work. At the same time, please give equal importance to edited books and conference proceedings also, because the care list journal may be changed, but edited book and conference volume book chapters always valuable. So you think to publish in all types of papers. Next, discovering your PhD potential, those who are research scholars. So after reaching home, I received one message from one of research scholars. He recently completed her PhD, MEd or MA from Assam University. She said, "Sir, I'm going to apply for PhD. How many seats are there in NEHU?" So it depends on year to year and based on availability of the teacher. Any teacher can take only 2 seats, PhD, the assistant professor or associate professor or professor, but for assistant professor, maximum professors they can take up to 10 also. Associate professor, I am not sure whether 6 or 8, I'm not sure, but assistant professor 4 and professor 10. They can take here, discovering your PhD potential, writing a research proposal. The proposal writing is very, very important. So a few days back, Dr. Shotashini madam asked for to see the one research proposal submitted by her relatives. This course provided the awareness, skills, and tools to write a well thought out and achievable research proposal. Whenever you are making, look up aim high. I told when I was doing my MA 2004 at Sri Venkateswara University, my aim is to become a university teacher at university level. So I achieved after completing one more PG and PhD. I reached my goal within means 2004. I told permanent 2011 itself I entered, but permanent position it taken almost 9 years after completing one more PG, PhD, PDF. So, and gave a taste of the self-study required in here postgraduate doctoral research. Now the UGC in NEP also they suggested to do research at from UG level itself. Research skills, it is our duty to motivate our students, those who are pursuing undergraduate courses. The course explored the main requirement of undertaking a PhD, Doctor of Philosophy, and showed how to set a realistic research question. Realistic research question, not simple research question. It covered planning and structuring a literature review and compared different research design and methodologies. So research design here, actually my understanding is different. Whenever suppose design a dress, a designer, here research designer, designers, in general fashion designer we are taking. National Institute of Fashion Technology, NIFT is also there in our Shillong, in Hyderabad and other places. Here, fashion designer, they based on the need, based on the comfortableness of the person, based on your, here I can say proudly, the sense of humor at the same time, dress sense of Northeastern people are very excellent when compared to other parts of India. What I observed. Here, if you see our NEHU students, the way they are selecting their dresses, excellent. I have keen observation. I'm observing A to Z because students, what type of food they are eating, how they are dressed, and how they are behaving, because these are very, very important. But I never make any comment because everyone has a full freedom to select what type of dress to wear. It is even, I can say, life partner also no right to say you wear this type of dress to his life partner, wife. If someone or some, what happened, some of Dinesh Reddy, former DGP of Andhra Pradesh, United Andhra Pradesh, he made some comment on dresses of girls, all came out and fought against him. So simple comment, the IPS officer, more than 30 years of service, gone, their name and fame gone by making single comment. No one asked to comment. Sometimes the journalists also make you tempt to make some comments. Silence is very important according to Lord Buddha. A person can learn how to keep silent after 60 years. What he or she can do after 60 years? Maybe certain things we can. Trump became president of America, USA after 60 years only. Now the present president also after 70 years. There are many things we can do, but in general, it is better to be silent when you are energetic. Defining the problem and writing a research question. So define what happened. Even my two research scholars recently, they submitted research proposal to our department, DRC. So I nothing did. What I did this time, you just to prepare final I give you after the suggestion given by all the teachers. So they what they done operation definition they taken from the dictionary or some then definitions from their own. Whenever you are giving a operation definition, it is what will shoot for because the dress is not suitable for others. Single is not suitable for everyone. So your definition is only for that is why operational definition of your research, not for the definition of whole all. That is why the context meaning of a certain words may be changed from place to place, person to person. Even well, good friends, if you are texting something context, some 2 days back some incident happened with my best friends. I texted something, but they taken in the negative way. But I gave no, my intention is different. Here, you can convey the communication, not your intention, not your nonverbal, only written communication. That is why be careful whenever you are typing. So in research proposal also, you have many thoughts in your mind, but it is unable to express through your research proposal. That is why sometimes communication is always better face to face because the way I am teaching, you can see my facial expression or action or body gesture, how much I involved. One day what happened, one of senior most professors, they called me. What I did, simply I called, even though I'm talking through mobile, I said, good morning, sir. Arey, what is the need to salute? He is a teacher, he is in phone. But here, because of involvement, it automatically came. It is not done by myself. So automatically, it means whenever you are involving, you can do. No, nothing wrong, I told. Non-verbal communication is very important. And one more thing here I want to share. I am a frequent visitor to National Institute of Education Planning and Administration as a resource person. The resource persons are coming and presenting their presentation just like me. Now I am doing the same thing, but whenever you are presenting in the general class, I never sit. In my entire 9-10 years, my research teaching experience, this 10th, 11th year, I never sit single time. Even examination duty also, I never sit. Whole 3 hours I want to stand and move here and there. This is my principle. So you want, I told, Arey, you are simply coming, Professor Srinivas sir, Nepal computer science professor, ex-national resource person. I told, sir, communication is equal to verbal plus non-verbal communication plus gesture. So the resource, please, my humble request to all the resource person, please stand up and present your presentation. For sitting, no, we are not came for the interaction or some other things. We want came for learning, fruitful interaction. Whenever you are sitting, and another thing, I am sitting front. Based on your direction, you can see whether they are active or not. If you are sitting out, some people are sitting like this. So it shows they are relaxing, not they came for relaxation, not to listen. So your body gets position also very, very important. Writing a literature review. Here also many researchers are not in a position to think how to write research review. I'm going to provide you from University of Long, some others, what type of precautions to take, what type of information to cover under review of literature. Suppose someone did a research, what you can do, your duty, what type of sampling techniques they use, what type of research methodology they use. Just 1 minute. Yeah. What type of research methodology they are using, what type of techniques or sampling techniques they selected along with their findings. but only maximum research scholars, they are selecting their only findings or suggestions. So this is very, very important. And research design and sorry, again it came research design and right. How to construct your proposal. So you are going to construct your own building. So you have plan, you need a plan, sketch. Otherwise, if someone, what happened, I have a live example. In our village, Professor Subramanyam, sir, he is a Telugu teacher, Subramanyam Pillai. Still I remember his name. Because of him, I can write my Telugu, my mother tongue, without any single error. I can write 100% grammatically right way because of my teacher. The way he thought, excellent. So in general, there's a basal in the Telugu lessa, the sweetest language. Telugu is the sweetest language. And at the same time, we have vowels and the swar vyanjan in Hindi. We are excellent. Tha, tha, da, dha, na, pa, pa, ba, ba. So very, sometimes the words, some of people are not in a position to pronounce the words in Telugu because we have maximum words we are taking from Sanskrit. So here, why I'm telling how to construct, it is your duty to construct your proposal, what to, how much time to take. Sometimes without, because of lack of time management, they are unable to collect the data. Because of COVID, the UGC already extended time for 6 months to submit their proposals, finalization, submit of thesis, many things. Because of unavoidable circumstance, those things are not involved. Even Citizenship Amendment Act, during that time also, bill also, so many things. And earlier bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, almost 6 months to 1 year gone. So many things, those things are not in your control. Dependent variable, dependent variable and intervening variable. So it is always better to keep these variables in your mind before going to prepare a proposal. But I have seen some proposal without any these type of variables, simply they're written. Also, at the same time, I agree for that because there is no need to only single form of proposal. I evaluated 2 theses, one from Savitribai Phule Pune University, and I conducted a viva also. One more from Children's University, Gujarat. What I found, the researcher framed 74 hypotheses. In general, no one will frame that many. Okay, no problem. I take it as a positively only. The objectives are 4 to 6 objectives, but hypothesis 74 hypotheses. One more thing, in general, the maximum research scholars and teachers, researchers are doing. Suppose if you have a table for 10 pages, single table, it continues for 10 tables. But the first column, it is your duty to select serial number, name of the student, marks or something, remarks. If you are going to second page, the first column is missing. I am not in a position to understand, those who are evaluating are newly, those radars, which column says what. So it is your duty to provide. There is one option in MS Office. If you select the header row, automatically it's a column, it is rows. So the header row, if you select the common, earlier I said column, sorry, it is a row. Horizontally, always we are taking a row, vertically is a column. So the header row, when you select, automatically all the pages, it will come as a header, first row. If you change the length and breadth of any cell in your table, it never changes. But if you enter by yourself manually, whenever you are changing the cell size, automatically it will change. So it is your duty to select that type of things. I show you everything. Here, the one more course, how to write a PhD research proposal. Earlier, discovering your PhD potential, writing a research proposal. University of here, Leicester, University of Oslo. Oslo is excellent. Here, this course taught learners how to structure, define, and present a research idea in writing, importance of literature review, and how to plan and manage a research project. Even some people, teachers are doing research project, how to do research project. Here, research ethics, their study requirement, they're giving some syllabus, but I don't want to read here. I can show you. Next one, research writing, how to do a literature review. Here, University of Wollongong, I told, is an Australian university. This online course explored how to plan and develop a literature review. We have covered what a literature review is and when we typically need to write one. We looked at how to begin using tools to help. Here, RefMe, Mendeley, RefSeek, EndNote, so many online tools and even reference generators are also there. I already published in 2018 in my blog. I'm going to show you and considered what can go wrong. We discussed the value of articulating questions to drive the discussion of academic literature and how writing annotations, concept maps, and outlines can effectively prepare you for the writing of your literature review. Here, just while reading, I am recalling my professor P. Ramachandra Reddy sir, Professor Ramachandra Reddy sir, given the outline of my research in the first day itself. How to move. The only one page, it says from problem selection to report writing. Excellent. I'm always suggesting to my scholars also to do, but certain things earlier I was helping a lot. Nowadays, I just taking work from them, not doing by my side. Because if I'm spoon feeding is not good, if they face problem again and again only they can learn. So I'm little bit becoming very, very strict and at the same time less cooperation. Cooperation in the sense by doing from my side. So planning a critical discussion in response to specific questions and based on evidence from the published literature. Here, I want to share one information. Just 1 minute, I will take a cup of water. Right, thank you. So here, some of publishers, Sage, Springer, Nature, and Tyler and Francis, they are giving opportunity. I am going to show you a nice article in the type of article. Before publication, they allowed to share your article with the public. So that is very, very good, that procedure. But once they publish, your authorship or rights may be the publishers. After some years only, they can make in the public domain. But before publication, you can draft, making it as a draft, you can share with others. So these type of things are very important. Now, another thing, systematic literature review and introduction. Very, very nice. This is a Coventry University from UK. This course explored what makes a good systematic literature review and also looked at the different types of literature review. I am not sure how many you are aware of. There are 14 types of review of literature. You may be listen only one literature review, but I can show you there are 14 types of review of literature. The course investigated the importance of systematic literature reviews for organizations and process of identifying a research topic. Is the first step. So here one more. Community-based research getting started. Here you see University College London, American University of here, Beirut, and LAUCLS, full form I am not aware here. This course explored the basic of community-based research by inviting learners to examine and employ the citizens science methodology used by the here Real Life Center in Lebanon. See how nicely. Right. Next, this is a quantitative. Already we discussed about the quantitative and qualitative. Through my blog, I am going to provide you A to Z information about the qualitative research, quantitative research, and mixed method research. Along this one, how to publish articles in Tyler and Francis. There are two courses, 12-week courses for beginners and mid-career teachers or researchers. Here, number itself is a quantity. Suppose you are telling how much goodness. So this is a very good, excellent. But if you are telling how many, 40% of the students are good, here you are using both quality and quantity. Research allows us to solve problems and to make evidence-based decisions. Even in the qualitative also it said the same thing. This online course provided an introduction to what quantitative research is. It is your duty to understand what quantitative research is and why it's so important to making decisions. And learners formulated research questions, justified an appropriate research method, and used statistics to analyze data to solve real-world problems. Here, SPSS in general, we have both parametric and non-parametric data type analysis. So you simply by selecting options, analyze, go to analyze, then you can compare means, t-test, f-test. There are so many n number of tools are statistical tools are available. This course explored why numbers matter and the close relationship between quantitative and qualitative research. Next, here, academic integrity. This one is UGC suggested. University of Auckland, I think New Zealand, this one. This course provided an introduction to academic integrity. UGC is giving research ethics and research integrity. I'm going to show you the books where you can learn, and that is very important, but you can't download. It is not downloadable, but you can read. The tertiary environment aiming to develop the knowledge, values, and skills students need to achieve with integrity at university. Whenever I'm seeing the word skills, it is better to my mind always moving towards to capabilities. That is why my two scholars, they selected earlier as digital skills. I asked my DRC, HOD and Dean ma'am, please, Songo ma'am, Professor, Senior Most Professor and Brunda ma'am, please allow us to do on digital capabilities instead of digital skills. If you are not aware, why to do the low level? So it is better to do high level and useful research. Most common here, rationalizations used to excuse academic dishonesty, dealing with unexpected events which may contribute to academic dishonesty, avoiding academic dishonesty when working on assignments individually or in groups. One day, one of our former vice chancellors are asked to certain things. I said, sir, sorry, this time I can't do, next time I can do. I said first time to the highest head of the institution, no. Because whenever you are honest for yourself, no need of fear, whether any person, whether Prime Minister or President of India also, it is better. If you see them, the spiritual, some stories, excellent. The Bhakta devotees are always treated as better than the God, Lord Hanuman, Lord Rama. Next one, developing your research project. Here, University of Southampton, excellent, this one also. This course, online course was designed to support individuals develop their own research project. Here, study requirement 8 weeks is the big highest weeks. 8 weeks is the more than 8 weeks. There is no single course in the future law. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, even 6 weeks also I did. There is no 7 week, only 8 weeks. Learning outcomes here. Here, develop a research hypothesis, singular hypothesis, hypothesis plural, formulate research questions, summarize a research proposal. Here, assess the validity of research proposal, justify the choice of specific research methodology, explore academic literature about the specific research project, prepare a presentation to illustrate the key components of your specific research project. That is why certain terms, definition, operation definitions, it is your duty. Suppose someone may be moral values. What do you mean moral values according to your research, not the dictionary meaning or some others. Maybe whenever reading the moral values, everyone will think based on his previous knowledge and past experience. But my duty to make their attention based on my operational definition. Otherwise, I'm sorry to say, sometimes the mistakes I'm ready to accept. When I went to IBS, IPAI Business School, Hyderabad, in the year 2010, 2009 awarded, immediately 2010 I went One of management teachers, he chaired the session. He asked, "What is your operation definition?" The first time I heard, I told, "I don't know." Moral values means simply we mentioned, but even though we mentioned that is the operation definition, but I am not aware that one we are calling as the operation definition. So he suggested certain things. Again, immediately next year also 2011, I attended a fifth doctoral. Still I remember fourth doctoral thesis conference and fifth doctoral thesis conference. Even some NIRMA college university also they are organizing. Please note down those who are doing PhD, those already completed PhD. Please visit IBS, ICPI Business School, Hyderabad, the Gachibowli. There are Sankar, I think Sankarpalli or Gachibowli. Simply type in the Google, you will get every year they're organizing doctoral thesis conference. And one more good thing, they're providing free accommodation in their campus and TA also. Nothing, no financial burden from your side. You cannot, even the time I met one researcher from France, and but unfortunately no communication further, just we stop. So this is better. You can improve your network while attending those type of programs. Next one here, career management for early career academic researchers. The University of Glasgow, the University of Edinburgh, and the University of Sheffield. See, three universities are coming together to offer this course. Through this course, you have considered factors that will influence your career choices, including values, skills, and personality. You have explored career options, including academic and professional roles in higher education, and discussed how to progress an academic career. You have created your job search strategy, considered what makes for success in job application and at interview. I told yesterday also, there are two courses are available: how to write an application, how to face interview, how to attend interview, and have developed an individual career action plan for the future. Discuss what to expect at academic and non-academic interviews, how to prepare effectively for these, and develop an awareness of how to present research experience to different types of employers. So this is very, very good. You can go through it. This one is National Council of Educational Research and Training, NCRT. So here, even though B, but here B grade is also 75 to 60%. So here outstanding based on their criteria, even though we are getting good marks for us entrance test, but overall performance, many other factors. Anyhow, whatever our performance, that is happy. So B grade I got. So this I'm stopping here. I have many other things also, because I can't, it is a very less time. We have other program also, research methodology we are planning. So during that time, I can share everything. Now, before asking the some others, I want to share a few more things also. So through my blog, whatever I shared, it is how we can. Right. So this is my blog. Already I opened. So I'm sharing where I posted all this information with all of you. Education, three more. I actually forgot to add this one, but I'm going to show you through directly, because when I started to preparation after getting information, no information from the resource person. So at the morning itself I started, but I can show you here itself another 3-4 courses what I completed. This one is excellent for our education. Control F, I want to share here. Control F, not search. Education research. Right. See, I typed automatically, it is coming. There are two things. One more also is there. So education research that matters. Ways of researching. Simply I can show you. So the certificate issued, when it is issued, 25th February 2020, identity verified. Everything is very nice. So here, University of Birmingham from UK, the university here you can see, education research that matters, ways of researching. How researching here. This course actually afford a grounding in the key research methods used in education research as applied to a range of pressing issue in education. It critically examines the benefits and the pitfalls of different methods and their match to particular sorts of research problems. The learning outcomes, and they are mentioning, just I read only one course, learning outcomes, to how to frame learning outcomes you can understand. So I can improve if you want to see nicely. Right. So here you can see the learning outcomes. Understand the range of research methods that might be useful in research, here researching education. Understand qualitative approaches and action research. I told first beginning action research with children and teachers inside learning settings. Understand quantitative approaches and statistical method in the context of school performance measures. Understand techniques for synthesis and review of research reports with a focus on evidence-based policy and practice. During the inaugural address given by the Professor Bhagirathi Panda Sir, Honorary Director ICSSR-NERC, he mentioned about evidence-based research. Understand mixed methods and interdisciplinary research drawing on new work on the science of learning. So apart from this one more here, education research that matters, applying research to your teaching practices, how to apply. So this one also very important. Along this one more also I will show you. Good. So here you can see from the same University of Birmingham, the Chartered College of Teaching, education research that matters, applying research. Again, I will increase percentage here to view nicely. Right. The course explored ways to access research from a range of sources and how to understand and evaluate this. It included powerful research techniques, guidance on how to analyze research, and approaches to assessing its reliability and usability. See how nicely they mentioned. So one more. That matters, doing research in your learning community, ways of researching education. Yes, because of this window, I'm in post, it will show like this. Ways of researching that applying. So one more. Doing research in a learning community, education research that matters. So I can simply type copied. Actually, this cursor sometimes because of host, the iStem means Cisco Webex options will appear. That is why I'm not able to move immediately. Learning. It is showing 2. Okay, maybe I did education research. Study UK Guide for Education Agents and Counselors, Blended Learning Essentials, Inclusive Education, Returning to Education as a mature student, Solving Inequality in Education, Orientation to Educational Neuroscience, Learning and Memorying. Okay, I think I used it using other account. I have 2 accounts, but maximum I did here, no problem. So apart from this one, I'm going to share here. whatever I told qualitative, quantitative, this is the, in February 18, 2021, I shared, Friday, I'm extremely sorry, Friday 18 June 2021, I posted while delivering this lecture at Savitribai Phule Pune University in collaboration with our NEHU. Simply, I'm posting that information in the chat box. Please keep this link with all of you. You can go through it. Right. Now, shortcut methods for searching and researching. Already this one I told, to review of related literature. Here I am going to show you 14 types of review of literature. When you click, it goes to my blog. I told 2018 I posted the month of April. This is University of Wollongong. If you click, automatically you will get that file, and you go to University of Wollongong website. This is the file. I will show you one by one. See, here the research, not only research scholars, it is for all, because review of literature is the first step after selecting the identification of the problem. Immediately after identification of problem, to formulate your research questions or objectives or hypotheses, you are always going for review of literature. So see how University of Wollongong, Australia, the university library is doing like this. Here you can see what is review of literature, the purpose of literature review. A good literature review is focused, analytical and critical. That's why yesterday I told about critical thinking. What is a systematic review? If you click, automatically it will come. So again, so like this, you can search whatever you want, you can search. So guidelines, systematic review. Your University of Wollongong library, if you go to home page, it shows so many things. This is the best way how to do all these things. Simply simply, if you see here, because of COVID, many universities are allowing all types of students and scholars here referencing and citing. If you click here, I learned many things. How to, what type of, yes, see, University of Wollongong, Harvard, here APA 7th edition, here footnoting, history style guide, here more referencing style, Chicago, IEEE style here for engineering, they use this one, understanding, referencing and citing. I'm going to show you one nice video, plagiarism, what type of problems you will face. So this website link also I'm going to share with you. Excellent, please go through it. As a resource person, my duty to show you the path, not to teach. Because if I showed you are available for yourself, you can go through it. That is the main difference. I always, as a resource person, I keep this one in my mind. I'm not available for you to lifelong. It is better to make you yourself to available and to enhance. So I always work in that way. So it is my duty. Just if you permit, I can receive one call. Is very important. Professor Jogin Kalita sir. Sir, good afternoon, sir. I'm in class. May I speak after some time, sir? Your class is on 19th, sir. Select. Sorry. 1 minute. 20th. You selected 20th, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Wait. No, sir. Your session is 2 to 3:30 only, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Our participants are also listening our conversation. Your presence is very, very important for me, sir. Very important. We are waiting. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I can talk after my welcomes. So Professor Jogin Kalita sir, a very famous scientist and former HRDC director, Gauhati University. I think all Assam teacher from Assam, Assamese teacher, they are aware of sir. And sir is delivering lecture on, sir is an international field. Sir did his PhD from University of London under King's College. So many, always visiting every year. Sir not only visiting alone, he make some commit group. Each teacher in Assam, what they're doing, they're contributing per month 10,000 rupees like that. Throughout year, almost 1,20,000 rupees they can save. They will get interest also based on that. And group of 50 to 100 teachers, they're moving together to visit some country. Because whenever they're going in group, the cost, everything will come down. Even the flights also, if you book group reservation, they're giving concession. There are some advantages are there. Anyone here from Assam, teachers, if you are not aware, please contact Professor Jogin Kalita sir. At the end of the session, I'm going to provide you email address, mobile number, PPTs of all the resource persons. Okay. Now I'm going to provide you this referencing and citing. This is also very, very important. But if you see the research scholars and teachers, they have very poor, maximum teachers are not in a position to write citing and referencing nicely a right way based on the advanced. So APS, since many universities, even they are not updated their MS Office also to use APS style 7th edition, but still it is showing it is if you go through ASSAM you will get. So this is about referencing. It is better to go to my blog. Just 1 minute. Because of this, I'm the resource person place host. It is always better to host computer separate and not to use for this purpose. It is still wait. I'm supposed to wait. I have alternative. Okay, I can do like this. No. Right. Good. Now types here is review of literature only. Here I want to show you one video I told. So I will select audio after closing this sharing because I didn't select. It is my duty to always to select. Right. Audio I selected. So this is about 14 types of review of literature. It is what I did, my 7S model. I told about Sutasmi ma'am and myself, we developed. I stored in my Google Drive. It is my Google Drive and I shared through my blog. Here you can see a typology of reviews and analysis of 14 review types and associated methodologies. How nicely. Better you take this one, print out and keep with you. All the teachers and researchers, it is your duty to keep this one. Very, very important. Otherwise, you are not aware what is a review of literature, what type of material. Here simply I will read you a critical review. So I can expand. Right. So you can see critical review, literature review, mapping review or systematic map, meta-analysis, metadata, you know about metadata. So mixed studies review, mixed methods review, and overview, qualitative systematic review. One more please, my HOD. Ma'am, I am taking class, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am, not only 101, ma'am. Not only one, ma'am. I have keeping 3 mark sheets. Please allow me to submit morning. No, already I finished. I entered marks also. Thank you. Right. Overview, qualitative systematic review, qualitative evidence synthesis. Next, rapid review, scoping review, state of the art review, systematic review, a systematic search and review, a systematized review, umbrella review. See how nicely they mentioned. So how to hear authors, description, number of included studies, search, here appraisal, synthesis, analysis. Very nicely they mentioned. So it is very good. I already posted. You can go through it. Now, tools of research. In general, social sciences, I'm using this one, very important. You have different types of tools. You see here, achievement test, aptitude test, attitude scale, checklist, all types. Here, IGNO, they published this one, different types of tools and a description of the tools. Please go through my blog and you can, this one, everything is what type of interview, semi-structured, structured, unstructured, attitude, rating scale, questionnaire, opinion, all types of, very nicely they explain. You will get, please go through here. Right. Next here, writing a successful research proposal. How to write a research proposal? One very nice. This one I delivered in the month of March 2019 at Mizoram University. Here you can see research proposal flow chart. First one is introduction chapter always. What, how, why, literature review, why and how, methodology, how, preliminary data, what, statement of limitations. See, next, conclusion. Always this one also very nice. Abstract here, typical research article structure. Article structure you're supposed to do like this. Abstract, introduction, literature review, methodology, result discussion, and conclusion, and acknowledgement and references. Here, bibliography and references, maximum it is better to bibliography. References is only is a part of bibliography. Bibliography is a broader term. You can put all types of references under bibliography, even bibliography, published books, conference proceedings books, journal articles, A to Z chronologically. Here ICSSR notification, the time they given, so you can go through it. Right. Next, research methodology here, education through flipped learning approach. Flipped learning is also one type of blended learning. So here, this is very important. Educational research PPTs, how to do. There is one website, WikiHow. See here, WikiHow. Very nice how to do research. There are so many innovative topics are available. You can very nicely they explained. Preliminary research. Suppose here I can ask you primary data. I told earlier primary data. What is primary data? Simply see here how to compare a data in Excel sheet. Right. Take one paper. Right. See here how to learn data entry, how to compare data in Excel sheet, how to be a data scientist. Everything articles very nicely with how to enter data in SPSS. See how nicely. So it is your duty to learn. It is only where to go, how to go. It is better to learn. So remaining things. Right. The same way like this, you can go through it. Just I'm closing. Right. Next, research methodology in the field of special education through ICT. This one is very, very important. Those who are ma'am, Usha ma'am is a specialist in special education. Sure, what is happening right now? This image you can understand nicely. Here, see, for a fair selection, everybody has to take the same exam. Please climb that tree. See, is it possible to for elephant or some animals? Okay, here this two is very easy. What about these animals? But we are giving birds. We are giving same type of test for all. It is happening. That is why individualized learning, individualized teaching, personalized learning, even research. Because no two persons are same or no two things are identical. We need different personalized. That is why student-centered learning, activity-oriented learning, these type of things are very important. Here I mentioned so many things with the statistical data. You can go through it. Some organizations are also, now we are very near to 2021 supposed to take census, but because of pandemic, I think they will postpone. Rehabilitation Council of India and many others. So see nicely, 1 minute. Kalita ji, there is no power problem, no problem. Kalita ji, thank you so much. I'm continuing. I'm sitting in the SOT. Around 4:45. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I have taken special care because of us, the university on generators at computer center and our School of Technology, thanks to our engineers. So here journals and upcoming events, see everything. assistive technology, organizations. Now, Honorable Prime Minister of India changed all the names. Divyangan, he's given the new word for visually challenged, physically challenged. Here, National Institute for Empowerment of Person with Intellectual Disability, Divyang. Earlier, formerly, National Institute for Mentally Handicapped. See, the word itself, how handicap is not good. So it is better. Intellectual disabilities are into visually challenged, so are mentally challenged or physically challenged based on here visually handicap earlier, but now visually disabilities. Even disability, instead of telling disability, it is better visually challenged. But again, one more movement started. Please don't recognize us as a challenge, because recognize as a disability only. Otherwise, we are not in a position to get reservations. A type of I read articles also. So United Nations time to time is changing and giving direction. So you can go through it. Many things, even future learn courses. I did few future learn courses on inclusive education, good practice in autism education, global health and disability, courses on disability, course on research related topics, teacher education. So all this very good. Now, professional development through online. Here I want to share with you. There is one website you can get a PhD thesis from abroad. You know about Shodh Ganga is Indian thesis reservoir. So here to download, when I wrote this one 2018, that time 33 crores. Now you can get more than 100 crores of ebooks from PDF drive. Even 1.5 crores learning item here, Indian languages, National Digital Library, NDL. Read books, more than 10,000 libraries. I told about University of Wollongong Library, but if you go for Old Cat, www.worldcat, Old Cat organization, you can access 10,000 libraries around the globe. To download PowerPoint presentation, slide share, along with slide share, slide player and slide share. This is to download PhD thesis to Shodh Ganga, PhD approved synopsis here, Shodh Ganga 3. To refer worldwide research reports, I'm going to show you this one. It is better, please note down. It's very important. I can share you this link with all of you. You keep this one, whatever I am sharing in the chat box, keep it. So here they given Shodh Ganga 3, MG University, Mahatma Gandhi is the first university. They uploaded all the PhD thesis. Vidya Nidhi, Australian Digital Thesis Program, Networking Digital Library Thesis of dissertations here. The same time you can see here, this one is South Africa. This one is Sydney, Australia. This one is Canada. This one is Virginia thesis. So see, all Indian, even Berlin, University of Berlin. So foreign thesis also available. Please go to it. You will get excellent. So I can close this. Along this one, many other things are also there here. Worldwide PhD, DTH channels, to develop e-content, EPG Pathasala here, EPG, and no ICT curriculum in education, NCRT website, this one, and worldwide conferences, conferencealerts.com. Now www.freejobalert.com for all job and journals, multidisciplinary journals here, open access journals, South African journals, A to Z journals. Publication, if you want to publish books free of cost, even within India, we have ISBN, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, one organization under Ministry of Health here, Raja Ram Mohan Rai National Agency for International Standard Book Number, International Standard Serial Number for journals. This one B for book. So here you can apply new applicant registration application login portal. You can apply through online. You will get without spending single paise. You can publish your thesis, your dissertation, and some other things. So here Germany Lab Lambert at the beginning I did, but the maximum teachers are not giving importance because without review they are publishing. That is, but if you have something, no need for other your own purpose to preserve in the form of book, you can go through it. They will publish, and but my suggestion at last chance only. If you are not in a position to approach anybody, you want only to keep for yourself, you go for it. And to show your classroom purpose, you can publish it Lab Lambert in international Germany and they will give freely e-copy. But I'm very lucky in 2019 and 10, I got original books they sent from Germany to me when I published. After few months, they changed it into e-copy. Even fellowship also, there are so many types of fellowship: Commonwealth Fellowship, Fulbright Fellowship, and DAD, and the MOOC courses. Here, I want to show you MOOC. There are 51 MOOC providers. I told this is the time to share all those things. Some more, because of time, I'm not able to. Okay, so just I give you one reply. Right. So here providers, there are 51 providers are there. You can see Udemy, Coursera, EDX, LinkedIn also, LinkedIn. So it is better those who don't have accounts, you can create account, but sometimes they're asking institutional address. So please approach your institution to get your official email ID. And future learn YouTube. Even YouTube also offering 2,192 courses. Swayam 2065. Future learn is increasing more. But actually the Coursera, they're given more, yes, almost. And Udemy nowadays, 12,208 courses right now. You please go through it one by one and whatever. And don't pay money at the beginning. When you feel it is good, then only pay and use. Always better to change your mindset, pay and use also. Because excellence never come easily and freely. It is better spend 2 to 5% of your salary for your professional development. Here, citing and referencing. Here, I want to share that video with all of you. What is important, ma'am? Renu Nanda, ma'am, experts, she's always giving the citing and referencing along with ma'am Nisha Singh. Because of COVID, she passed away. Sorry to hear this information. She was also excellent. Presentation here. I told about about the citation to you. Citing and referencing, these are all APS 6th and APS 7th edition also I provided in the down. Citation and reference generated. These are generated just like a power generator, so it can generate manually. If you enter also these sites, we can provide some very important online reference tools. Mendeley, how to use Mendeley? Simply go to videos, Jotiro, Digo, EndNote, RefMe. Now I am going to share with you one video, nice video, and you can watch to understand plagiarism. It is in Spanish, I think.
Denne oppgaven skal leveres mandag 29. klokka 9.
Ok, jeg skal begynne med en gang.
Plagieringsspøkelse James flyttet til Charles Dickens 1843. Og jeg er her for å fortelle deg hva som skjer dersom du plagierer.
Nei, jeg skal bare levere den.
Først og fremst er det jo ydmykende å bli tatt i juks. I tillegg kan eksamen bli annullert, og du risikerer å bli kastet ut av universitetet.
Ok, jeg skjønner poenget, men det er jo ikke alle som blir tatt.
Ikke si det. UiB har faktisk et hemmelig våpen.
Med UiB sitt elektroniske EFORUS-program som sjekker alle innledninger, skal du faktisk være ganske heldig for å komme unna med juks. Så du må stille deg selv ett spørsmål. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Plagiat oppdaget Dirty Harry 1971. We got a code red, sector 47. It's getting out of control.
Og har du noen gang tenkt på hvor langt du kan nå hvis du skriver en god oppgave uten å jukse?
How do we stop this thing?
There is only one man who can save us now. We need the world's leading expert on artificial intelligence.
I suggest we create a GUI interface in Visual Basic.
You hear that? Do it! Do it now!
Det du oppnår ved å gjøre det riktig, er nemlig unik kunnskap og kompetanse innenfor ditt fagfelt.
GUI interface in Visual Basic.
Ja, dette ser jo dritt ut, men jeg vet ikke hvordan jeg gjør det riktig. Det finnes et fantastisk sted, der du finner det du trenger av informasjon. Om du sitter
So I can close this one. Right. So now you can understand a person without giving a reference credit to others and copy and paste, even self-plagiarism also. You are not authorized to use your own work also more than certain things. So self-plagiarism explanation, everything issued by the Ministry of Education last month, August. Please go through. Always, it is my humble suggestion request to all the teachers and students, scholars, at least once in a week, visit UGC website, NCAT website, NCRT website, CBSE website, AICT website, these organizations and Ministry of Education website. You will get excellent information for your professional development. Right. So now easy way to publish articles and books. Already I covered it there. How to write a PhD thesis nicely. One book published. Even this is very useful for tips. And there are some tips also available, but I'm going to share you that book with all of you. How to write a thesis. This one is for PhD. Even the same report writing is also, you can use the same method. It is better to download if possible. You can purchase. If not possible, you can download and you can read by yourself. 320 pages. So here, how to research methodology books. 19 books I provided here. Simply you can go through it. Fundamental of research methodology and statistics, research methodology, even some foreign books also I provided. Very nice book. One more the website I can show there. Yes. Research methodologies and methods. Here I will get 19 types of books and other unit wise also. Yes, this is actually from IGNO. Suppose if you want to know about comparative method, feminist approach, participatory method, types of research, simply I will go just open types of research. Here they mentioned types of research. What is research? Types of research, conclusion. The old material, so that's why it is appearing like this, but you can go through it. Yeah, basic and applied, descriptive and analytical, empirical and exploratory, quantitative and qualitative, explanatory, causal and longitudinal, experimental and evaluate, participatory action, research. So all these things. Right. Next, developing your research project. Already here what I did, this course, if it is not available for you, go through it. This material, whether it is working for you. Yes, I think it is working. So it will go to my Google Drive, we can it. Right. Again here, creating research and scientific documents using MS Word. This book is excellent. So how to use, yes. This one I think I got from Professor Srinivasa or Professor Madhuri Ishave ma'am from, this one from, yes, this one from Future Learn course only, University of Leeds. I did 4 courses, how to search content. I'm going to show you that one also. Here in general, whenever you are using the word in the search engine, here you see Richard III and Shakespeare. Whenever you use you will get only this much information. The same time, if you use R, you will get union. See, Richard R. That is why to get more, whenever you are searching, if is less content is there, instead of putting you can give R. So it will display Richard related information or War of the Roses or both. Integration is also will come. If you can use not also. I want to research Richard 3 only, not Shakespeare. If you use like this, the shared area represent what will be searched for when you search for Richard 3, not Shakespeare. This search will return all resources relating to Richard 3 except those that also reference Shakespeare. So this is very, very important graphical representation. It is better to take this one, and everything I'm providing through my blog, you can use freely. So these tips are also already I told, combination of and how to write a PhD thesis nicely, research methodology books, everything. Yes. Now I am moving very, very important information. This one, Crushwell qualitative research. If you click, it will go to one PDF file. It is very good, almost more than 30 pages. Yeah, 31 pages exactly. Qualitative methods. See, what type of qualitative methods? Here they're given many, even one more site is also there. Qualitative design. So all are not possible. If possible, you can take the book purchase. Otherwise, you can use this one. Here, quantitative first. This one also exactly 21 pages. Very nice, quantitative. Please go through it. So mixed method. This is nowadays what happened. This is the time to share about our own colleague when Professor Yodida Bhutia ma'am, now associate professor at Sikkim Central University. She actually here I saved other file other than mixed method. I will save you soon. This one is a statistical. She introduced in our department mixed methods. So before her, no one did. Only we are using mixed method, but not unknowingly, we are using both qualitative and quantitative. But in the mixed method, to explanatory, exploratory research, she used. It is better to give credit. Someone is innovative, doing creative research. So the statistics, tutors quick guides to commonly used statistical tests. This one is very, very good. When to use what type of test based on your data, general information, very nicely. See variable. I told no variable, your scale, measurement. There are 4 types of scales: nominal scale, ordinal scale, ratio scale, and interview scale. So this one we are calling discrete and continuous. So nominal data, ordinal data, ratio, or interval data. So these 4 types based on this. Again, which average and measures of here spread, scale, and categorical. Here categorical, just I give you one example of nominal, not ordinal. Nominal, there is no priority for order. Suppose if you are taking a gender, sorry, sex, it is better to say sex instead of gender, because here sex, male and female. If you write male also, we are always keeping is a decoding, coding 1 and 2 to enter data. Male 1, no problem. Only in functions. I am from maths background. Again, I'm telling FG, suppose FG function, it is better to give what is from where to where. Otherwise, no problem. It's a categorical, nomin, and categorical if the order is there. Suppose a rating scale. This is a category, 5 categories are there, but order. Strongly agree, agree, undecided, disagree, strongly disagree. Positive statements 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Negative statement 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to keep many things in your mind whenever you are doing research, and correlation, interaction, linkage also. Whatever you written in the first chapter of objectives, hypothesis, and the 4th chapter analysis, the same. Whenever I evaluated the thesis, I identified the objectives and the dependent variable. They mentioned this 4, 5, but they written the title only 3. There are so many things. Whenever you are evaluating others, you can. That is why whenever you are writing a thesis, research report, or proposal, better to give to your near and dear friends and family members too. Here, summary of descriptive and graphical statistics. See a pie chart and bar chart, a stacked or multiple bar, histogram, 1 scale here, 2 scales, scatter graph, box plot, line chart, means plot, everything. So that is why I'm planning to organize one FDP on research methodology and publication. You'll get A to Z. So this is the very important. Now I'm moving from to end publication. This is early career learning program. So Tyler and Francis here, how researchers changed the world publication information. When you click simply the 12 weeks, actually this one I taken 12 weeks to wait, means almost 3 months. But for you, you will get within 1 month, 1 minute, you can go through it, see how nicely. Simply I will open one file, you can see what they observed. Right. This one, see here, 12-week learning program, the complete guide to getting your research published and establishing your research profile. So academic profile, madam told Deepima madam. So there is a need for research profile. So now onwards, I'm going to organize more programs on research and publication instead of simple thing. That's why the October 5th and 6th, I was telling and just diverted my mind. Already I posted in the Telegram group. This invitation not for the public, only Telegram group and our NEHU teachers will share along with Moran College and one university from Thailand. Here, only 8 teachers, those who register first. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. I will post in the program, education program Telegram group, the registration form. Those who register top 8 teachers, any. This is for teachers, not for research scholars. Teachers, they can add their research scholar name. I will mention in the registration form, purely for teachers. Here, online teacher effectiveness, a key for quality education and research. So those who are registered first 8 we will select, not for all, please. First come, first serve. We adopted this method. So here 8 weeks, chapter 12, this is a 12th, effectively presenting your work. So simply can do how nicely they mentioned and overview of the learning program. Chapter 1 here, understanding the process of publishing your research. Here, adhering to ethical guidance. Always, that's why I started my presentation with ethics. Choosing a journal. Ma'am, Deepima madam also told, based on your research objectives, it is better to select the after reading the objective of the journal. Writing for an academic journal, writing an effective title and abstract. See how nicely they are giving. Using keywords to improve discoverability. Chapter 7, understanding the review process. Chapter 8, producing your final article. Chapter 9, understanding your research impact. Chapter 10, how to increase the impact of your article. Chapter 11, using social media to promote your work. Chapter 12 here, present this file is chapter 12, but every file they are mentioning first 2 pages commonly. Effectively presenting your research. So this is very good, and I'm going to show you mid-career learning. Just teachers, those who are principals are already started, or associate professors, you can go through this one. Just I will open again one file. Within 10 minutes, already feedback form is ready. I will share you at 4:15 exactly. Same like yesterday. We have a network issue today, but today I'm going to post you after 8 p.m. Please remember and don't post anything regarding your certificate. After 8 p.m. you will get your certificate. 12-week learning program. Here to go to guide for managing mid-career challenges, boosting impact of your published work and enhancing your research profile. Again, see research profile chapter. Here also last unit I selected. Communicating your research to policymakers. This is very important. Even recommendations for policymakers, we are always giving in education. I don't know about other discipline, what type of conclusion recommendation they are giving. Here, number 1, building an effective team. So collaborative we need. Finding funding. So how to find the DADs. Germany, they are funding, some USA, UNESCO, UN, the other countries, they are providing funding. Even Commonwealth of Learning, British Council, adhering to here ethical guidance, open research, writing an article with impact, efficiency and time management for researcher. This is very time good. How to master peer review. Very nice. And here, understanding your research impact, building your online profile, here driving discoverability. Second last, working with the media, communicating your research to policymakers. So please, my suggestion, go to my blog, take this one, take printout and read instead of reading. But whenever you are reading online, some advantages are there. Here are some hyperlinks you can go through nicely. That is the, so what you can do, take printout, read it, and keep both blended learning, online and offline, where certain things is good in online, certain things is good in offline. So you can integrate both. How to here pitch to policymakers, don't oversimplify, always be relevant, be accurate and transparent, include your details. While attending one international conference organized by Baroda Education Department, R.C. Patel sir, in the month of March, Professor Sujata Srivatsava madam, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, ma'am is going to deliver 2 days, scientific writing and oral presentation. Excellent. Ma'am is an excellent professor. I met personally. Whoever I selected as a resource person for our program, almost I met physically 98%, only 2% to I met through online only, Professor Chirapad sir and Dipima madam. Except these two, I met all the resource persons physically. So writing a policy in group. Suppose what had happened that time, one of presenter, based on her study, she given n number of suggestions, but those suggestions are not relevant based on her study. So one of Professor Panigrahi is identified. Even I have also same feeling. Whenever based on your research findings only, you can give suggestion, not simply for the sake of thesis to increase number or better. I always like to write very less instead of writing more. So this type of things. And education research, already I provided all the 19 courses here. So today I want to give some better to give question and answer. So I'm stopping sharing here. And first I would like to share the feedback form, because already given reminded by our engineer, anytime anything can happen, it is better. Time is not important, service is important. So today I'm always sharing like this, keeping everything systematically. So sir, you also fill feedback. Right, please fill the feedback form. Now 102 only, please don't share with others, those who are here. I am expecting the same number of submissions. I can see here who are submitting, when they submitted everything. Just you submit. So I provide you at 8 o'clock, exactly at 8 o'clock. Because some repair works are going on, our transformer and generators, it is not good to say early. If I take time, that is good. Quick, only 10 submitted. 12, 16, good. Right. Now those who submitted, you can interact. You can ask any question. I am allowing to speak by the participants. You are allowed to speak. Anyone? Please, exactly at 4:30 I will close. That is why I shared early. Please submit. Come on, anyone? Any doubt? Anything? Okay, then I will call by myself. Those who are submitted, I have data. I will call by them. I will call Dr. Dhanendra Kumar. You submitted first. Are you there, Dhanendra Kumar? See, after submitting, they are leaving. My God. Okay, tomorrow onwards, I will share at 4:25 only. Then it is better. How to control? Not looks good. 4:25 tomorrow, I give you only 5 minutes. Based on your behavior, I will change my behavior. Please tell about the focus group design. Ma'am, please attend our FDP program on research methodology, focus group design. Suppose whenever you are doing your research, experimental research, here two types you can do. One is individually also and the group also. Suppose certain things, if you want to say what is the impact of ICT on achievement of the students, control group and experimental group. So here you can teach for them group wise. You can select certain things, case studies or certain things, even though qualitative, you can't select a group because individual needs are different. So based on another thing, whenever you are asked anything, whatever you need, please always go for the search engines, WikiHow, Google, because certain things you can learn by yourself also. Whenever you are asking any resource person which are not available in the public domain, that type of questions if you ask, that is very important. This is also important question, but it is easily available in the research methodology books, whatever I provided. Certain things you can ask which are not available in the public domain. Srilata Kishori, sir, this site, which site? Whenever you are mentioning, always better to take a copy and paste it and ask. If you are asking like this, clarity is missing. This site can't be opened. Which site? I shared many sites. That is why we are not reaching the students whenever you are asking. Even I have one friend, sometimes they are thinking they started wherever they are thinking, they started to ask, communicate. But I'm not thinking, he or she is thinking, but I'm not thinking in that angle. It is better to give introduction about the what you want. Whenever you are asking here, please, which site, you can name it, or otherwise you can provide URL. Feedback link, it is not working. My God. Here, see how many are I am sharing, how many are already they submitted. See, this many participants are submitting, but if you are telling it is not working, what to do, ma'am? 61 participants they submitted. It is still working. So maybe something error in your system or only.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, I have
Please.
one doubt. In experimental research, when do we go for post hoc test?
Post hoc test, right question. I use this post hoc test. Suppose whenever you are doing ANOVA test, there are more than 3 groups. Two groups we are always doing male and female t-test, critical ratio only. Difference between the ratio of difference between the two means and standard error of mean is a critical value. T is equal to modulus m1 minus m2 by standard error of mean. ANOVA is more than 3. Suppose we need a religion. You are collecting data. Hindu, Muslim, Christianity. Here 3 groups are there. You are always going ANOVA analysis of variance.
Yeah.
Suppose if it is a significant, but you are not sure among which group, between which group, among and between, there is a difference. Between always 2, among is more than 2. Between which groups, the significant difference, whether Hindu and Muslim, whether Hindu and Christianity, or Christianity and Muslim, you are not aware. In that, whenever is a significant, then only you can go for post hoc. If it is not significant, no need to go for. Only when ANOVA is significant, when test you are doing, it is whether significant at 0.05 level or 0.01 level, better to go for. I will take one more if possible during this. If any resource person are not available, I will take one session purely for SPSS. I show you how to do post hoc test, how to do T test, how to do F test, how to do frequency distribution, Q1, Q2, Q3, QD, percentile, everything I can show you. Please clarify the mixed method and where it is used. So mixed method.
Post hoc method. There are many methods further. Which method do you suggest?
Okay, I show you, ma'am. I show you. It is not good to use everything. So there is a based on your need and based on your objectives, which test is appropriate. I show you practically when I was doing SPSS.
Okay,
right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, someone asked, please clarify the mixed method. Suppose I am doing one research now to know about the impact of COVID, those who are COVID patients. There are some, just today only, I interacted with one assistant professor, Dr. Rajendranath Babu, Nagaland University, teacher education, was COVID positive. So after he is facing some problems, what I can do, simply I select opinion or interview method or questionnaire, any way data collection I will collect from 100 COVID patient. After that, based on, I can select top 10% or bottom 10%, high, severely affected and very little affected. So based on that, I can problems, I can make some interview. I will ask why. Here, first I collected data quantitative by using the questionnaire or rating scale. At the next, I'm selecting here interview method qualitative. Not all. If 100 is very long, big number, I can't personally visit. Now online it is, but online interview is not that much effective. If possible, you can go face to face. I can select and I can make telephone interview also, 10% of the top, 10% of the bottom. I can take the qualitative data. Then after I can, here conclusion, you can not generalize purpose. Qualitative data we are always doing to make theories or concepts. For generalization purpose, always quantitative and sample size is more and covering all types of samples. So this is a Deepa madam, why you are asking again feedback link? What is the problem? Please say something. After listening your answer only I can share. What is the problem? Okay, sir. Someone asked a mixed method. Muhammad, are you okay? Madam Srilata Kishori ma'am, you can speak now. You are texting here. Anu Verma also, you are please share the feedback form. It's not opening. No, how you can say it is not opening? Here I can share you how nicely the participants are. See, now 77 already they submitted, but you are telling it is not opening. It is your miss from your side. Something is wrong, not from my
Sir,
side.
excuse me, sir.
Please.
Sir, excuse me,
Please.
sir.
Please tell me, ma'am.
Sir, the site can't be opened and also, sir.
No. See, in front of I am showing now how many are submitting feedback form.
Yes, sir. I have also seen, sir, but the site can't be opened ane కనిపిస్తుంది sir. మనం Google Forms పైన tap చేస్తే.
Madam, are you filled or not? First tell me, are you filled or not?
No, sir.
See,
ఆ ఫామ్ పైన టైప్ చేస్తే మనకు నాకు అది దిస్ సైట్ కాంట్ బి ఓపెన్ అనే వస్తుంది సార్.
okay, then you do one thing. You open in your laptop. Now you are using mobile or which one you are using?
మొబైల్ సార్, మొబైల్ సార్.
But see, in front of you, how many are submitting?
Amar sir.
Sir, please. Please tell me.
No form has been mobile, sir.
Huh?
No feedback form is coming to my mobile. I am on the mobile now.
See, I am sharing again. Just see. You can submit. No, if someone may be trying second time, it never work. If it was first time, it's okay. Link is working in PC as well as mobile.
Okay.
Please. Muhammad Imran posted. Link is working in PC as well as mobile. So I am showing now for your proof purpose. I shared the screen also. If something is a problem, means in your device only, not from my side.
It is okay, sir.
Okay, good. So any other question? Okay, then I do one thing. When I have time, I will take, and that FD research methodology and publication, I can share everything. What type of when to, and moreover, your duty, you can learn many things, self-learning. Go through my book and books shared by me through my blog and some websites, MOOC courses. Deepa ma'am, may you know why you are asked again share the feedback form? $86 submitted, means now only waiting for 14. I'm muting all. I muted all. If someone, you can post. Those who are submitted, please leave the hall. Please leave the hall. Already 87 participants they submitted. Please leave the meeting. Because we have problem here, power problem. We are going to shut down immediately. Today I completed 7 days continuous 10-16 workshops. So kindly provide me link of Google. No. I'm telling now I need time. One more day I need, because too much tired. I'm getting sleep around exactly 10 o'clock without my presence, my intervals. So I need time, because everything I'm doing by single hand. I am going to take print out your feedback forms. I want to do manually work. Don't worry, we have another 5 days now. I will issue tomorrow. Tomorrow, sure. Around 8 o'clock, you will get your links. Don't worry about your certificates. It is my duty. But I would just like to point out that in some cases, we do have genuine network issue. Today, me and my colleagues, even though we joined on time and as soon as program started, and you may verify from your entry database, we kept getting disconnected during the session. While trying to reconnect, I was only admitted and not my colleague, and he ended up missing the session. And so we can't do certain things, because personally, see how much risk I'm taking here, traveling 1 kilometer, purchased by some instruments and attending this one. If your network is not good, it is your duty to move away from your place. Otherwise, everything is not possible. I'm sorry. I can consider only 1 day, not more than that. If you really want, that is a problem, I can understand, but I'm helpless. Certain things, no excuse. In law, knowingly, unknowingly, if you did mistake also, you are punishable. So this is, even though there is no influence or no role of your side, but we are helpless. Are you able to say the exam, online exam, UGC net like this to them? No, it is not. It is your duty to take that much care. Every session just like a UGC exam. Otherwise, everyone be relaxed. Sorry, I am not going to consider only one day. Even well-known my friends also, if you are absent 2 days, I'm not going to share any new feedback link to anybody. Even professors also, I'm sorry, extremely sorry. Better to say no. Only one day I can consider, I can issue. Every data is with me. Please, if I am hurting you, I'm extremely sorry. Can ask to forgive also, but I can't do. Radhakrishnan sir, feedback form, it is better you take the help of your son or someone, copy the link in their mobile and do, sir. See, in front of you, majority they did. But if you are not doing means there is some issue from your side only, not from my side. See here, almost 8, now 93. When I shared, there are 101 participants only. Now 93, 92, they means 9 are not submitted. Please submit. 9 students, scholars or participants, please submit. And those who are submitted, please leave the hall. Please, my humble request. Don't stay here. Please leave. Then only we can concentrate on other works. Please. Still 41 there. Why you are here? I am not understanding. Humble request, please. Again and again I'm asking, but you are staying here. It gives some negative meaning if you are staying here. Please leave the hall, leave the meeting. Only 1 minute. I will online on 1 minute only. Thanks for everyone for cooperation. Your cooperation only I handle this session. Kindly clear the difference between interval and ratio level with example. Okay, I will do next session. Not only these two, even nominal, ordinal, ratio and interval also. Best example, the thermometer, you can take example. Certain things you are considered 0 also, certain things 0 is no value. $95 they submitted, means I need only 6, please. Please leave still 30, means they are not online, simply they put their device online, I think. Otherwise, why you are not leaving, please? Okay, then see you tomorrow. Thank you. Just countdown started.